Hello everyone, welcome to Teach Nepal and Teach Manu Online. I am Vidhu Nepane. Today I am going to present you a new lesson from Compulsory English Grade 12. That's the Unit 11 grammar part called Active and Passive. In this video, I'll present you the structures of active and passive, the ways of using active sentences, passive sentences, and the textbook exercises given there in your textbook. So please watch the video till the end, and if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because if you subscribe it, then you can watch other videos that we have updated before this regularly also. So now let me get it started. In the beginning, it's really important to know uh, what are the active sentences and the passive sentences. So active sentences are those that focus on subject, everyone, you see, and passive sentences are the ones which focus on object or the work that is done. Okay, so अब्जेक्टलाई फोकस गर्नु छ अथवा के काम भयो त्यसलाई फोकस गर्नु छ, यु हेभ टु युज प्यासिभ सेन्टेन्स. एन्ड इफ यु वान्ट टु फोकस अन द डुअर अफ एक्सन, कसले काम गर्यो भन्ने फोकस गर्नको लागि चाहिँ यु हेभ टु युज द एक्टिभ सेन्टेन्सेस. सो हियर यु क्यान सी इट टेल्स अस अबाउट a person or things, right, that does a work, the subject that performs the action, right, and the effect is on the object there. The passive sentences, they tell us what is done to someone or something, right? The subject is being acted upon. So the structure of active sentence is subject, verb plus object, and the structure of passive sentence, the subject becomes object and verb plus subject. Example, Anu painted the house. So Anu is doing the work here, and in this active sentence, but in the passive sentence you can see the house was painted by Anu. So what is done? The house, right? What was done? The house was painted, and by Anu, this is the secondary thing here. Okay, so active sentence ले कसले काम गर्यो भन्छ भने प्यासिभ सेन्टेन्सले चाहिँ के भन्छ, के भयो अथवा को द्वारा गरियो भन्ने, के भयो पहिला र कसले गर्यो भन्ने चाहिँ सेकेन्डरी पार्ट हुन आउँछ. अलराइट, सो यसको स्ट्रक्चरहरू हामीले एक्टिभलाई प्यासिभमा चेन्ज गर्दा थाहा हुनुपर्ने स्ट्रक्चरहरू चाहिँ इट्स रियली इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर यु. So you can see active structures and passive structures are the ways of changing or transforming the sentences from active into passive. So generally it is agent plus auxiliary verb plus object, right? But there will be be form or be verb plus verb 3 form. So in all passive that will be the verb 3 form, and the auxiliary verb, it depends upon the tense of the sentence. कुन tense use गर्दैछौँ भनेर auxiliary verb differ हुन्छ, but the verb form will be same, verb 3 form in all kind of passive sentences. So active, they sell books, books are sold by them. So auxiliary, that's subject plus agent plus verb 1 plus object, and structure in passive is it's object plus verb plus that is what you call agent or subject. We can write in this way. You can see Ram killed Ravan. Ravan was killed by Ram. So this is killed, this is the past verb. So we need to write, if there is past verb, there should be was or were in the auxiliary verb in the passive sentence, and we have to write verb 3 form as it is given there. Rita is cleaning the room. The room is being cleaned by Rita. So in this case, this is cleaning verb 4 form, and if there is verb 4 form, there should be being plus verb 3 while changing it into passive sentence. Someone has locked the door. So if there is someone, somebody, no one, nobody, this kind of indefinite pronoun or unanimous subject, we don't mention them in the passive sentences, or we don't connect them with the preposition by. The door has been locked, right? We don't write the door has been locked by someone. That will be incorrect. Okay, Peter can help them. They can be helped by Peter. All right, so in this way, modal verb plus verb 3 form will be written there. All right, so does Rita cook rice? So is rice cooked by Rita, right? So these are the structures there. And in case of question starting with who, like who broke the window, there are two possible answers: by whom was the window broken, or who was the window broken by. Okay, these two kind of answers can be written there. And then I like people praising me. I like being praised, right? In such cases we write being or having. I'll show you how you need to write about this being and having in the passive sentences. Next, open the door. This is instruction or command given. In such case, in such imperative sentences, that's imperative sentence छ अथवा directly sentence भावबाट सुरु हुन्छ भने they are called imperative sentences, right? So we can start with let. So let the door is the object there, so let the door be opened. In that way you can write it. Now we can generalize the rules based on the structures that you have gone through there. The object of the active sentence becomes the subject in the passive sentence, of course. Be verb is added before the main verb according to the verb of active sentence, right? So is, am, are, was, were, has, have, these things they are added before the sentence. Negative sentences should be in negative and questions should be in question form. So we should not change the negative sentence into affirmative and question form into this statement form. Main verb of passive sentence is always in past participle form, that is verb 3 form. I told you before this. The agent is very often not mentioned in the passive voice. When it is mentioned, that is the definite noun, right? Or it is preceded by by and placed at the end of the clause. After by, we need to write the name of the person there. Of course, now most of the students, they are confused with having and being. Being र havingलाई प्यासिभमा कसरी चेन्ज गर्ने अथवा कसरी कुन चाहिँ युज गर्ने भन्ने कुरा. फर इक्जाम्पल, सी लाइक्स पिपल टेकिङ हर फोटोग्राफ्स. सब यो यसमा चाहिँ ह्याभिङ युज गर्ने कि बिङ युज गर्ने भन्ने खालको कुराहरू. सो सी लाइक्स ह्याभिङ हर फोटोग्राफ्स टेकन. यसमा तपाईँहरूले के थाहा पाउनुपर्ने हुन्छ, तल मैले दिएको छु हेर्नु होला. पोजेसिभ प्रनाउन र रेफ्लेक्सिभ प्रनाउन पहिला थाहा हुनुपर्छ. रेफ्लेक्सिभ प्रनाउन हो भने चाहिँ त्यो मी, हिम, हरको रूपमा चाहिँ पछाडि रेफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ सेन्टेन्सको. र पोजेसिभ प्रनाउन हो भने चाहिँ माई, हिज, हर, देयर प्लस नाउन पनि आउँछ है. सो अब रेफ्लेक्सिभ के छ भने सिम्पली बिङ युज गरिन्छ. पोजेसिभ के छ भने वी हेभ टु युज ह्याभिङ. बट जहिले यो रुल अप्लाई हुन्छ भन्ने चाहिँ छैन, बिकज देयर आर सम एक्सेप्सनल केसेसहरू. सो ओके, so she likes people taking her photographs. This is possessive case, so we can write having. She likes having her photographs taken. Okay, I like someone helping in my needs. So I like being helped in my needs. Okay, अब त्यहाँ चाहिँ के भयो त, my needs possessive हुँदा पनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ having युज गर्न सकिएन हामीले. All right, so number 3, I like someone solving my problems. I like having my problems solved. Nima loves people complimenting her. Reflexive pronoun that is. So Mina loves being complimented. So mostly चाहिँ यो पोजेसिभ प्रनाउन र रेफ्लेक्सिभ प्रनाउनको कन्सेप्ट जसलाई थाहा हुन्छ उसलाई चाहिँ ह्याभिङ र बिङको प्यासिभ एक्सर्साइज गर्नको लागि प्रब्लम हुन्न. अलराइट, आई होप यु गट दिस. Now textbook exercises have been given here for you. Change the following sentences into passive voice. Number A, I want someone to love me. I want to be loved, right? Someone broke into our house while we were on holiday. Our house was broken into while we were on holiday. All right. I don't like people staring at me. So पछाडि चाहिँ एट भब भन्दा पछाडि चाहिँ प्रिपोजिसन आएको छ भने त्यसलाई पनि प्यासिभमा मेन्सन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. I don't like being stared at. Is it true that someone stole your car? Is it true that your car was stolen? The cat enjoys someone tickling him. The cat enjoys being tickled. All right. In such a way, you can write the answers. Number F. Would Swastika open the window? Would the window be opened by Swastika? Did they confess the crime? Was the crime confessed by them? He thinks that someone is teaching Jenny. He thinks that Jenny is being taught. We don't write by someone. Okay. Sabina hates people laughing at her. Sabina hates being laughed at. So simply you can write at. If there is verb form plus preposition, then you need to write the same thing in the passive sentence also. So in such a way you can change the active sentences into passive. Now complete the following sentences as in the example you have been given there. All right, and you have been given the verb forms and you have to write the correct forms of the verb given there. I have underlined the answers that I have written. Okay, the number of 13, the number 13 is thought to be unlucky by English people. So what are you doing? What are you wearing for the wedding? Actually, I'm having a suit made, right? A suit make. You can write a suit made. They will give it tomorrow. The carpet in our drawing room is very dirty. It needs to be cleaned, right? Clean is there. We can write it needs to be cleaned. The factory at the corner is rumored to be manufacturing bombs. Okay, so next is there. Some people believe that Shilajit from Jumla cures all indigestion problems, right? So Shilajit from Jumla is believed to cure all indigestion problem. Next, you can see number F, that it is about using is claim to or claim to be, right? So Chargundaran temple is claimed to be the oldest temple of oldest temple in Nepal. In such a way you can write. Number G, your car park is making a terrible noise. Car is, thank you, I'm not a mechanic, I will have it repaired soon, right? Next, the police suspect that the criminal left the country. The criminal is suspected to have left the country. In such a way, Bob 2 is there. So in case of past simple sentence, we need to change it into present perfect. As is suspected to have mathi right? If it is about Bob 2, then we have to write have plus Bob 3. So mathi चाहिँ criminal left भएको भएर criminal is supposed to have left. In that way you have written. Next, number I, where are you going? I'm going to the stationery to get my document photocopied. My document photocopied. Instead of that, you have to write my document photocopied. All right. The people allege that the corrupt leader has embezzled millions of rupees. So the leader is alleged to have uh, embezzled millions of rupees. Okay, embezzled means misused here. All right, so in such a way you can change or you can write the sentences in passives, right? So everyone, here we discuss the ways of changing active and passive, why we use passive sentences, why not only active sentences, the textbook exercises given there in a textbook, and some other things related to active and passive sentences. I hope you got the ideas. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like it or if you think that such kind of videos are gonna help you in the future, तपाईलाई यस्तो भिडियो फ्युचरमा पनि हेर्न मन लाग्छ अथवा तपाईलाई काम लाग्ने खालको लाग्छ भने प्लिज डोन्ट फर्गेट टु सब्सक्राइब टु आवर च्यानल.